Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be focusing on importing projects into Sage Intacct. I'm going to walk you through our own best practice template and show you exactly how we handle this from start to finish, including how to catch and fix errors before they even make it into the system. Whether you're loading a batch of new projects for a busy season or doing a one-time migration, this process will save you a lot of manual entry time. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you where I like to keep my project import file. You can get your import files within Company and Import Data. You can search the project import here, but I am using our best practice template. You could reach out to us for that. And I have that stored in Storage, Attachments. So I have it right here. I'm going to view and download my file. So it's going to look something like this. I have all the necessary headers here that are required for a project, and I even have some notes here as well. Any line with a # will not be imported, so the import will start on line 4. This is where I'm going to start entering my data. You can read the headers here. So column B is going to be your project ID. Your naming sequence might be unique to your company. Stay away from special characters here. Column C is going to be your project's name. Column D is the project category. So this is whether it is contract, capitalized, internal. This is a contract, and it's billable. Column E is the project description. This is optional. Column F is the parent project ID. The project that I'm importing now is a parent, so I don't need to put anything in F. Let's say this project was a child project. I would need to put the parent project ID here to link it. Column G is the project type. So this is something that you've set up in your company. Let's go back into Intacct. Let's head to the projects module. And I'll add a project here just to show you what field I'm referring to. So project type, these are all of my project types. And you're going to set this up based off your company's needs. You could add it on the fly here, or you can set it up within the project setup here. So I'm going to select school. And if school was in all caps in Intacct, I would need to have it the same way on my import file. Column H is the project status. So this is an in progress job. Here's the status. This is also something you can add based off your company's needs. You'll need to put a customer ID in column I. This is required. You can read the notes here as well. Row 3 are some notes that we made. So I'll need to have a customer, and it needs to match. Everything after the double dashes, you won't add to the file, so you just need the sequence here. Nothing after the double dashes. If you'd like to add a project manager, you could add that here. If you have any smart rules for validating the project info, you'll need to make sure you have the fields filled out. So project manager ID is not required in Intacct, but if you have a smart rule requiring it for your projects and it's not added to this file in column J, you would receive an error. Column K is the sales contact. That is optional. Column L, you can leave blank. So this is whether the project is active in the status. Column M is the begin date. It needs to be in this format. And column N is the end date. We recommend both of these. Column O is your department. This is optional, but you may have it required in your instance. And same with location ID. So you can see here my locations and my departments. And it needs to match exactly. So I'm going to update my location ID so it matches intact. I have my department ID. Column Q is the billing type. So you'll find this on the second page of your setup, right here. You have the options here between time and material, fixed fee or fixed fee and expenses. It needs to be written exactly like this. So if this was a time and material job, I would put time and signed material. Column R and S, you'll find on page 2 as well. So it's these boxes here. Because this is a T&M job, I would need to select these. So my expenses and APPO entries are billable. So I have T here for true. Column T is the terms found on page 2. And then you might have custom fields. In my instance, I have custom fields for the project address, city, state, and zip. So that's really all there is to it. It makes importing projects a breeze when you're using a standard import file. This is our best practice template, so you can reach out to us for that, or you can make one and copy the columns that I just went through. I can import many projects here, and it makes it a lot quicker than just manually entering them. So in order to import this, you'll need to save as a CSV file. I'm going to call this April Projects. Now I'm going to show you how to import. So go into Projects. And at the top right, you have an option to import. We're going to select our file. Make sure it's in CSV. You'll leave the date format, the file encoding, and the value. You don't want to select process offline, and make sure the email results are going to your email address. So if there is an error, you'll be notified. Let's import this. All right, so it says that one record has errors. So we can open the error file here. Sometimes this doesn't give you enough info, but you will be notified through email. So it says the project manager I selected does not exist. So column J is the project manager ID. Maybe this employee is no longer active. So I can go into my list of project managers here. I will update my file. Since this PM is no longer active, we'll resave. Let's import again. Beautiful. Now, if I search my project, I will find that. Here was the project ID I entered, the name, the project category, my project type. I didn't add a description. I have my customer, begin and end date. No parent project was selected since this is the parent. Here's my project status. It automatically updated the status that I didn't fill into active. Here's the project address. These are custom fields. I imported the location and department, my project manager. On the second page, you'll see the billing type, and it defaulted these expenses to billable. And then the terms are selected as well. That's pretty much it. Try to stay away from special characters in your project IDs and names. You will receive errors down the road, so don't use pound signs, asterisks. Stick to letters and numbers here. You also can't use double dashes or double spaces. Underscores are fine. And keep that logic in the project name too. Thank you for watching. Please reach out if you'd like our best practice import file. Have a great day.